Hello, Scorpio, and thank you for taking the time to listen to this message. This message is for the sign of Scorpio, just an overgeneral view of what energies are showing coming up or what messages want to come out for the sign of Scorpio pertaining to the month of October. How's that? Confrontation. Pick your battles wisely. I feel there was another sign who got this, maybe not, maybe it was in the collective reading that I did for just a collective general at the beginning of all of these messages, or at the beginning of the week, I'm sorry. Angels of Miracles. So the Angel of Miracles, I'm moving, underneath it is moving forward. So get ready for positive change. So Scorpio, it looks like, I'm feeling with this Angel of Miracles and moving forward. I kind of get this vibe, and we will see when we look at the tarot, that you are moving forward. Great things are happening. You're aligning with some great things, really feeling good about life. And then boom, I feel something wants to come in to trigger you in a way, right? That's just the vibe I'm getting. This does say pick your battles wisely. I kind of feel like it's a way, whatever I feel about this energy, it's more like I want to come in and just, like pick or poke or aggravate or just get somebody to, it's almost feeling like give me some attention, right? It's giving me that kind of energy. Pick your battles wisely. I feel like this is going to be an opportunity for you to really stand in that more evolved self, like that I feel has just transpired, taken place, that sort of energy. I feel like there is a lot of grace that is being given. I feel like you're doing something with kindness, through love, with a good heart, with a peaceful place. But I do feel nonetheless like you're closing something out. Like I feel like the battle that you are picking is, or that you're going to like pick your battles wisely. I feel like the battle is the battle of no response is a great response, or the battle of I'm just not feeding the energy is what I'm feeling. Like I just feel like you're recognizing that you don't have to put any time, energy, and effort into this. You don't have to feed it. That's what I'm feeling. It's like it's feeding something that I don't feel is a good thing, right? Because I feel like if this is something that wants to keep you engaged in a back and forth kind of thing, that sort of energy, I kind of feel like it depletes you some way, shape, or form, right? So you're choosing, right? You're picking your battles. Like, do I even want to, like, you can be right. Go right ahead is what I'm feeling. That sort of energy. I just feel like you're not going to engage with whatever this is and not open yourself up to welcoming that energy back in, is how I'm feeling that energy. And that's what brings in this energy right here of you moving forward and the angels really stepping in, bringing forth miracles for you. I love when I see the Angel of Miracles. I'm a firm believer, and if you've watched me for any amount of time, you have heard me talk about miracles that have happened in my own life, and I've really shared those experiences because sometimes it's easy to get lost in the, how many challenging or, like bad situations, very challenging situations, they get us caught up in life, and then we, lose sight of our hope, our faith, our belief, our, almighty knowing. Wow. Justice in reverse. What is this going on? 5 of coins right there. Ooh. All right. Wow. This isn't what I expected to see, but I feel there that, it's as clear as day. There's been an injustice. There is something I do not like the feel of that energy, but it gives me that energy I was picking up on over there, where this energy of, being connected to a situation, people, places, thing, whatever it was, the energy that was attached to it was not right, fair, or just. Because had it been right, fair, or just, this justice card wouldn't be here, and it most definitely wouldn't be in reverse. So the next card that's coming out is the Three of Swords. There is that energy of being heartbroken. There's the Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I feel this is all about being at a crossroads. Again, I feel like somebody is at a crossroads and they're choosing their battles wisely. Do I think they're coming out all here in warrior mode? I do not feel that energy. I feel like they're coming from a place of love. They're coming from a place of peace. And they're coming from this place of, like, I just don't feel over excitement, over analyzing. I don't feel like it's any of those excessive energies that could ultimately be toxic, right? It's not the energy it's giving me. It's giving me somebody is just recognizing something has got to go. They're moving away from something. Eight of Cups talks about moving away from unemotionally stable, fulfilling, nurturing relationships, connections, that sort of thing. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords again. Someone has been at a crossroad. Let's see. One more card to tell us. One more card and we'll start clarifying. So I feel like for someone, this could be, I don't really feel like now it is, but I feel like not too long ago, for some of you, it may be now, where it felt a little scary, a little intimidating, a little challenging for you to stand up. I feel stand up and speak up. The Hermit card is showing up now, and I love to see the energies that are popping through here now. I feel like I was saying, like at some point, someone really took a lot. Like they really bore the brunt of some challenges, experience, baggage, whatever this was. I feel like they have shifted and changed. They've chose to pick chose what battles to fight for and what battles that are not even worth investing in. And I feel like they've made some choices and decisions that doesn't look to me like it's not everybody is happy with this, but of course not, because it's, not serving an agenda for either other people, places, or things, whatever this is for someone. But I do feel like what I'm seeing for you, Scorpio, is you recognizing you're seeing something and you're moving away from it. You've gained a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge. There is an ascension, because even when we're looking, you see the Hermit right here, right? And he's going upward. This is an ascension. He's coming out of whatever this isolation was, this awakening, this dark night of the soul, this whatever he has been gone into Hermit for, he is now out of it. He is now showing up in the real world, getting ready, this is an ascension card, right? Bottom of the deck, I'm sorry, I forgot to even mention it. Look at this, and underneath it is the World card. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles. This is an energy of doing something independently, self-sufficiently. I love the red, white, and blue. When I'm seeing this, and the eagle as well, gives me that very patriotic, very, I just feel very patriotic. I feel somebody has stood their ground. The eagle has a really powerful spiritual meaning to it as well. You can go look that up. But I do feel like this is about somebody independently being brave, self-sufficient, and standing their ground, standing up for what they believe in. There is a cycle that is closing out. The World card is here. It is over. And it's that energy I'm feeling right there. The energy of injustice, the energy of being, unemotionally connected, satisfied, emotionally fulfilled, having your love reciprocated. That sort of energy is done and over. So the first card that showed up in the second deck is the Page of Swords. At the bottom of the card is the Death card. This is your energy, right? This is the Death card. This is the Scorpio energy. Pluto being its ruler, talking about things coming, being resurrected, things coming up from, what's done in the dark. There's a law of energy that I'm feeling. I feel like there's an end, first and foremost, to somebody who is spying or like trying to gain information and use information in an immature, erratic way. I feel like it's a way to manipulate. That's how I'm feeling with the energy. It's an energy of wanting to manipulate people, places, things, situations, get energies to be seen maybe in a light that they weren't. Whatever this is, I feel, because it was clarified by the Death card, that's done. It's over. This is part of that closing out of a cycle. So this could be some sort of enlightenment that comes through for you during this month. 7 of Cups on the bottom of the deck and the Hanged Man. Someone's going to get tied up, going through, caught up in a situation, going through unserious enlightenment. And I feel like it's because of some sort of confusion and distorted smoke and mirrors, like even when you look at this, smoke and mirrors kind of energy that someone was using, that somebody was doing. I feel this is a someone, I'm just saying it how I'm seeing it. I am feeling like there is the Hanged Man and there's the 8 of Pentacles. Somebody is going to get caught up, right? In this, like they're going to be going through something, learning how to do better, be better, right? Like have that come to Jesus moment, go through some sort of enlightenment, some sort of awakening, and recognizing where that behavior got them, landed them, that sort of energy. On the other hand, I do feel like there is justice coming in, and it's in regards to a 2 of Cups. And I feel like when we talk about the 8 of Cups, we all want to go to the 10 of Cups, right? And the cups that are missing in the 8 is the 2, right? And that's like true partnership, true reciprocating energy, true divine partnerships. It just talks about balance, right? It talks about things that are really aligned and balanced. And I feel like this is how this angel of miracle is showing up and coming through with this energy, right? Like where this balance is restored, you be around the right people, the right things happen. There's the 8 of Cups again, and 3 came out in this one. So we got the 8 of Cups, which is already showing up there. And again, it's walking away from these 8 cups, right? This can talk about different relationships. This can talk about different, emotions, feelings, pains, heartbreaks, that sort of energy. With the Queen of Wands showing up, I feel behind the scenes, and there's the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. Another number 2 right there as well. So I am feeling with this Queen of Wands, this is where someone behind the scenes has gathered their strength, their courage, their confidence. They're ready to take a leap of faith, picking battles wisely. The 4 of Wands definitely talks about a celebration, a commitment, a home, a family. This can be a celebration of a marriage. This can be a celebration of a creation of a new business. This can be a celebration of purchasing a new home. But it is something like that. The High Priestess is on the bottom of the deck, so I feel like someone's had to trust their intuition. I don't feel like that's been a challenging thing to do. Look at this. The Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords, and now the Knight of Swords is coming in. Bottom of the deck, somebody really needs to trust their intuition. I'm not seeing the moon, but I'm feeling with this crescent moon right there, I'm feeling like something is being hidden. There is this quick rash incoming energy, maybe energy that wants to communicate or wants to cause problems. I do feel whatever this is, this quick moving energy could be coming in, speaking some sort of truth, or bringing some sort of information. I feel like it's about a choice. 10 of Pentacles in regards to money. Wow, look at this. You got the Ten of Pentacles on one side, the Ten of Cups on the other side, and in the center of it is the Five of Earth, the Five of Pentacles, and the Devil card. And on the bottom of the deck is the Judgment card. So Scorpio, this is how I feel this is. There has been something toxic. There is an energy. There is going to be some sort of enlightenment, truth, clarity, information that's going to be brought to the light. It is going to ultimately, I feel with what I'm seeing here, bring you to making a choice or a decision. And I feel like the choice and the decision is to detach, cut off, which I kind of feel like you already have, but I just don't feel like this part of information was brought to you. Look at underneath that is this is a big deal. I feel like there has been something that has been hidden. I already feel that there is an energy, and again, it have stole, this gives me like somebody's being cast out. You're being detached from them, or you are detaching from them, that interfered with not only your love, your health, your wealth, your financial stability and well-being. Like these were things that came in and created injustices for you. Like that's how I am feeling. Remember that spying energy I felt like over here? Like they'd watch and then they'd come in real quick and then they'd create something that would sabotage or, that sort of thing. This right here is, first of all, the Judgment is powerful enough, but to have that Emperor behind that Judgment, that is something serious. I feel like whatever this is, and I do feel the energy where you've already disconnected, you are no longer tied in or connected to this energy, but I don't feel like you've seen everything. And I feel like that is about what is to take place. There is something that's coming in that's going to expose not only what was done, who the devil was, like who was behind the mask, who was, doing the most, that sort of thing. And I do feel, unfortunately, seeing the amount of devastation that they caused, because something is saying to me that they have really, sabotaged some abundance, some prosperity. Yeah. I do feel that they're going to want to offer something because they see victory and success, I feel, for you. Look at, she's got her hand on the cover of that. I feel like you're going to you're closed off emotionally, or you are shutting this off, like disconnecting from, and, not allowing a situation to tether to you on an emotional way, because I feel whatever I feel has been done. I feel like you had to go through a lot to overcome it. There was a lot of obstacle, challenges, drama put in your way, and it took you a long time to get to that sun, to get to that victory, to get to that success, to make some choices standing in your power and really working hard to bring things into balance. And I feel now that justice is here. You're not allowing this energy back in to distort it, to disrupt it, to mess it all up. Because I do feel like something was happening behind the scenes. I feel like there was some sort of sabotage or an injustice that was done. I feel like it was hidden for quite a while. I feel someone's going to be very heartbroken when they get found out, when the mask comes off, when they get seen for being the toxic energy that they truly are. And I feel like they're going to be cast out and left out in the cold. And I don't feel you welcoming that energy back in because of the amount of time, the amount of obstacles, the amount of things you've really had to go through to get to this justice being served and that judgment being rendered and those miracles flowing in, right? And you being able to move forward. I feel like after all of that, it's like to sit there and welcome back in an energy that would do the most to stop, block, slow you down, get you surround you with chaos, conflict, drama, all of that mess. Oh, heck no, I just don't see that. I feel like you've taken your power back. You're accepting graciously that justice and judgment are being served, and you are this sword is cutting you away from this lack, from this being trapped, bound. Look at, I gotta be careful because dang, I'm sorry, I can't show that to you. But anyhow, like you've seen two people being trapped and bound and stuck to a situation, and I feel like, no, you're not doing that anymore. I feel like that time, place, situation, experience, that is done, that is over. You are getting the justice you deserve, and that justice is to bring balance into your life. That is Libra energy. We are officially in Libra season, and we're just closing out the Virgo season, so it's interesting to see Virgo here as well, because that new moon that we just had with that partial solar eclipse was in the sign of Virgo, right? And it was eclipsing, closing out on a cycle. Something was closing out in order to move forward into our new cycle, this beautiful cycle of balance. So I hope this serves you well, Scorpio. I send you peace, blessings, love, and light. Have a great day.